Hi, y'all. I'm back. As y'all can see, I'm in my bedroom. I haven't filmed in here in a while, but I thought I would this evening because I didn't feel like going upstairs. So, how are y'all? Click like as you come in. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. So, let's get into the topic. I'm gonna let a few of y'all get in because the notifications are going off and whatnot. So, I guess we could talk about my Level Up Cosmetics new website. Y'all, I got a new website and it's in the link below. It allows you to, it's a Shopify shop, so y'all can go ahead and check it out. Thank you. And I am shipping globally because it is Shopify. Easier. So if y'all have been wanting to buy something or try something from my Level Up Cosmetics and you don't live in the US, well, go check out my new website, Shopify. It is available for different countries now. So thank y'all. Okay, so let's get into the topic. What if you don't have anything in common with the person you're with or dating or whatnot? What do you do? What do you do? Well, you gotta fake it. You gotta act, of course, or you have to find something to talk about that is not related to the things that you have that don't have in common, basically. I'm trying to get the little hair out the way. So if you don't agree on politics, if you don't agree on religion, if you don't agree on any of those things, try to stay away from those topics, of course, and find something you both agree with or create something that you both agree with, like what movies you like, what songs you like. And if you can't find anything, then you just must act and pretend. You must pretend. And, that's just what comes with it. And that's only if they're paying these bills, and that's only if they're doing their part. That's only if they're giving you what you deserve in life. I don't say bend yourself for some random person. No, this person is, creating an environment in a space where you can thrive and not have to worry and be stressed. So, of course, there's going to be acting involved. I mean, come on now. Men act when they sit there and listen to us talk most of the time anyway. They don't really care what we're saying. So we got to do the same thing when it comes to getting the bag, keeping the bag, or just being, who is that? Or just, must be the cat. Or just being, okay and satisfied in the relationship via yourself. Because I know a lot of people, they're not used to that, especially if they're new to the level up lifestyle. They're used to having somebody that is supposed to agree with them or have lots of things in common. But if you notice, those people don't have the type of money you like. So you got to weigh your options. Thank you, Cece. My sugar daddy's so emotional and keeps talking. When I ask about making arrangements, he bats around the bush. What do I say? He says he's generous. If he's not generous, then it doesn't matter what he says. So then I would, if he's not giving you what you want, then I don't know why you're still there. If he's giving you what you want, then I don't know. I mean, I didn't get enough detail, but sprinkle. Right. Just ignore and say, yeah, like you're supposed to. But if you want to talk about something with someone that you do have something in common with, you should. You should have friends. You should have other people that you speak to. You should have other acquaintances that you can talk to with passion about whatever you believe in and whatever, or the politics or the religion or the spirituality that you believe in. You should have other people for that. The man or the dude that you're with or the sugar daddy that you're with does not have to be that for you. Not even your husband. They don't even have to be that for you. You can have that with other people. It doesn't mean that, you know, you're not meant for each other. It just means that people have different minds. Okay. So y'all have to stop trying to put everybody in one mold. You want so many things in one person, yet those things do not exist within you. So we got to stop doing that. There are so many people in the world that you can talk to about whatever you need to talk to them about. Right. You don't need one person to do that everything for you. Um, I left my husband because he didn't know my worth, but now I am single mother and many children, and I am hurting because my life is more complex with a ready-made family. Yeah, some people left their husbands too early because they didn't understand the dynamics. I don't know if that was your case, but yeah, if they're paying bills and you can fake it, fake being, compatible until you find better options, I mean, that's what you should do. Unless, it's an abusive relationship that puts lives in danger, then of course leave. But if that's not the case, then, while you're making your plans, getting bills paid, you could be saving up and just ignoring and playing along with it. So, thought I'd find someone to add to my rotation. He's paid my bills and everything, but he hasn't given me any money, and I hear from him just once every week when he's checking up. Okay, so that means he's just wanting the rotation. Take what he has to offer and move on. We can't make everyone in our rotation a boyfriend or, the number one. That he's just a little sprinkle man. Okay. So you got to make sure you don't get attached to the rotation. Just keep them rotating. Where's the other one that's giving you money? Where are the other ones? Y'all keep getting attached. That's the problem. Y'all get attached to the idea and you still can't let go. Oh, he has to call me all the time. Oh, he has to agree with everything. Oh, he has to pretend like he's my boyfriend, even though he's not. Oh, he has to call me every day or text me every day. No, he don't. Just like you don't. And so get out of that expectation to your own expectation. Make a goal. Like, I'm going to get 4 guys to be giving me money. And that's my goal. So if you can, instead of waiting on one, you have 4. That means you'll never wait on one because they're always going to be giving. When this one disappears, this one pops up. That's why it's called a rotation. Stop getting stuck. If they don't see your value and your worth and want to make you, their life, then why are you doing that for them? Just keep it moving. If they don't see your value, they won't want to be your number one and pay all your bills and take you off the market until you don't ever do work again. Here's a car, here's a house. If they're not doing that, stop, putting them as a priority. Just let them stay in the rotation. Okay. When you find someone like that, they do more than they talk about doing. That's how you know. Actions. Okay. You have a famous music producer from Nigeria in your DMs. How do you get his money, please? Well, since he's famous, he's probably not giving out money. When you're famous, you really don't give out money. That's why I'm saying, like, these celebrities don't give out money. Their fame is their connection. The best thing you can do is screenshot your conversations and use it to lure in other men who think that you're valuable. You can play along with the game, but I doubt they'll be sending you money unless, they really, really, really like you. And they'll offer it to you. You won't even have to ask. Right. You say he's more low-key behind the scenes. Well, act like you don't know who he is. That's the best thing. If you already know who he is, it's too late now. You have to act like you don't know who he is. That way, when you ask for money, you don't think you're asking from him. You think he's some random dude. Like, if you know they're famous, act like you don't know who they are. That's the best approach. Not acting like you don't know who they are. That way, they don't feel like you're just a groupie and trying to get some money out of them. Mm-hmm. You want a provider and to get married, marriage is the big goal. What do you suggest? I suggest only dealing with men who are old enough to want marriage, financially stable enough to afford marriage, and you need to be around older men that see marriage as an asset. Most men don't want to get married that are young. So definitely going to have to switch where you hang out, how you dress, the age range, most likely. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. A POT or a POT, it's a potential sugar daddy. That means he has potential to be your sugar daddy or your boyfriend or your husband or your provider. Or they're supposed to be providers, all of them, but someone who's able to pay them bills, potential sugar daddy, potential mate, husband, whatever. Okay. Hey, Sash. Yeah, I'm live. You said what would be the male equivalent to this show? I don't know, y'all. Who's the male equivalent to my show? Mm-hmm. But the male equivalent to my show, what would it be? What's his name? Thank you, Bianca. I broke up with my provider and have enough stashed away to get my own spot, but half of my stuff is still there. How do I make him regret this breakup? By getting the one with more money, Bianca. Sprinkle, sprinkle. That's the only way men look twice is when you get a better one. They really don't care. And level up out of his league so he can't even afford to get you back. So level up even more and get a better one. That's the only way to make any man regret breaking up with you. Because otherwise, they can go get another one. Yeah, just go get the other half of your stuff. If he, was I very upfront about what I wanted and needed to start with? He already knew by who I was, by how I look. He already knew that I don't accept nothing less than what than to be provided for. He already knew. There's just a way that people know this, how you carry yourself, what you drink, what you don't respond to, what you do respond to, what you say, how you speak. You have to be basically a snob for them to understand that you don't pay for nothing and you're not going to work and you're not going to do anything. You just have to have that persona. That's how you tell people what you like are only going to tolerate. Like, oh, I don't eat that. Oh, I don't go to places like that. Oh, it's this. What year is this car? Basically, you got to be a snob so they don't bring you anything less. And they always trying to bring you more because they're afraid what you're going to think. You don't act like you don't be a people pleaser, not in your taste, and you don't be a people pleaser in your standards or your taste. Mm-hmm. That means they already know you're out of their league, and either they step up or step back, allow someone else to step in. That's just how you got to do it. There's no conversation. There is just looks and gestures and responses and no responses. I messed up by telling a guy I'm buying a new car cash when he asked if I was financing. How could I? Jasmine, why? It's too late now. You can either say you're buying a used car for like $1,000 or $2,000 from the junkyard dealership. You can say that. You could say, "Oh, I'm buying this. It's $2,000. It took me 3 months to save up." You could say that. Okay. What if they have money but get turned off by you being a snob? Well, you don't have to be a snob in the fact that you're rude. You're just not. You can be a dumb snob, like you don't know anything else. You know, play your dumbness up. You know, you can do it with a baby voice. You can do it with dumbness, but it needs to be done. It's however you're going to approach it. Approach it, but yes, act. Like I was so spoiled. That's all I could do. Like, you know, I watched, my sister and her friends and how they reacted to men. And men would not even approach them unless they could come correct. So that's just how I acted. You have to wear nice clothes, but not, so nice that they can't do anything for you. But you have to look like you can get anybody to get to get what you want. You have to act like they're not the only one approaching you with money. You don't say anything. That's just how you have to act. That's it. Don't ever brag to a man. Exactly. I know it's a hard habit to break, but you're not their competition. They want to give to you, but if they see that you have what they have or more, they're not going to do it. So stop putting out your business. Stop putting out what you have and all of your accomplishments. They don't care. They're trying to impress you, but you're sitting over here trying to impress them. It makes no sense. So we have to stop doing that. And when you don't have anything in common with someone, pretending that you do is the easiest thing. Oh, I love that show. Even though you hate that show. You can lie about stuff like that. Oh my gosh, I love that song. Even though you hate that song. You can lie about stuff like that. And so, as long as they're doing for you, that's not an issue. But when you're around a dusty or someone who's not doing anything for you and you just, don't have anything in common, you shouldn't even be together. You shouldn't even be with a dusty that you have nothing in common with. That's like crazy. Like, what? We don't have anything in common? And you broke? Bye. Sure, how do I let someone know that if they planned a date with you, just you, but invited others without telling you it was not okay without using words? Well, I really wouldn't care enough to let that person know. Is this person my boyfriend? Is this person my husband? Is this person paying any of my bills? Is this person call me his girlfriend? Has this person told me that they loved me? If not, I don't care. It's a person, period. It's not anybody special. They have not tried to become exclusive with me. They don't pay any of my bills. So I'm not needing to tell them a thing. Okay. If they're my boyfriend, my fiance, or my husband, they should know better. There we go. So stop looking too deep into things that aren't deep already. They're not deep. The man does not feel the same way about you that you feel about him, obviously, because he would have known better. Okay, he would have known better. Did anyone hear about the girl who went on a $40 taco date? No. What do you think about a guy offering a first date, rent a boat to spend the day in it? Nope. Sprinkle, sprinkle. That's how people get murdered and tossed over the side. I don't think so. It's romantic, but not in this day and age. Okay. That's for when you're with someone and maybe for a special occasion or something like that. When you trust somebody, Mm-hmm. But I took him to the mall. What? Good. You do it. I would have made a big deal. You can't pay for our dinner? Wow, you asked me out. Well, let me call my ex. He said if I ever needed anything, he would come through still. because that's gonna be the last time we see each other ever. Okay. Thank you. How many times freestyle? As many times as it takes to meet somebody that's gonna do what you need them to do. Um, Thank you, Nikki. My fiance keeps disrespecting me and cussing me out and gets in my face when we argue. As much as I love the money, I can't take it anymore. Please help. Stop arguing with him. Just like, if he's doing it because you're not, if he's arguing with you because you're arguing with him first or saying stuff first, then stop talking to him. Just, sure, whatever. Okay, well, short talk, keep it short, and leave. Or just like I always say, cry instead of arguing back. If he's doing it without you initiating it, then that's probably a problem. So maybe you should say, I think we need some time apart. But I definitely wouldn't put up somebody in my face if I didn't really instigate it. And I wouldn't be instigating it. I'd be playing it cool till I got the ring, till I got the marriage license, till I got to the bank account. I would be playing it cool because my plan is not emotional. My plan is financial. Okay, so play it cool and get the money. You know how they always have someone like in those movies where they always mess up everything because they're emotional and they mess up the whole scheme and the whole plan because they can't keep it together. Well, don't be that person. Get your money, baby. Get your money. Then if you want to leave or divorce, go for it. But first, get in there and get the money. Okay. Looks so cute with the pink flower. Oh, thank you. It's really sad when they know you need something and they do nothing. No, it's not sad. It's sad for you to keep waiting on them to do something. That's sad. When you know that they don't care and you still waiting. Well, next caller. Thank you, Lynette Sprinkle Sprinkle. I met my first millionaire online. We're Facebook friend. I think I'm over posting and I see him losing interest long distance. How to get him to spend money? He's a pilot and work for FedEx. Nothing in common. Stop posting or get you an alias Facebook or whatnot. And he's a pilot. That means he talks to several women. Sprinkle Sprinkle. And a pilot for FedEx. I don't know. How much do they make? He's a millionaire. I think he lying, baby, unless he got unless his own plane, or in selling drugs and whatnot, some smuggling stuff. I don't know. Maybe you might want to double check his facts. Right. What's good money to you is not good money to some people. So I guess just depends. It might be good money, yes, but you also have to realize that means more women, especially if he's single. So if he's losing interest in you, it's because he's found someone else that was more interesting, or maybe yes, you are overposting, whatnot. And it's a long distance relationship, so it ain't a real relationship. So stop overposting and let him chase you. Forget about him, act like you forgot about him, and see if he's really interested, he'll come find you. I was told $1 million isn't a lot of money anymore. Did I see SheRaSeven? Marcus, you're here tonight. Thank you. Be mysterious. Men feel very emasculated when you tell them about your success. Yeah, they do. You tell a man you're a professor, but they slightly frustrated, and the convo gets awkward every time. Yep. Sorry, men. Even if you just better than them or know something that they don't know, they're still going to feel emasculated. That's why I say the best way to get money is to play dumb. I'm trying to tell you. If you don't know anything, know that. Because as soon as you say, "Oh, I'm a such and such," or "I know this," or "I know that," it's like start losing interest. So don't even talk about it. Just be great in your own state. Be great with your own people, your own friends. Be dumb around them. Okay. It's sad, but that's what it is. Because women can do so much that you know we can't just let all our secrets. We got to make them feel useful. And, that's why we need them to have the money. That's what they're useful for right now, right about now. It's sad, but it's just true. I don't mean to be mean, but it's just true. I know. I'm not trying to be mean. I'm just trying to give y'all something to shine with. Shine with your money. Men, just keep making the money, y'all. Women will respect you and not emasculate you. And they'll do it purposely, and they'll watch. That's just simple information, Mhm. Check, right. Women will play the part. Women will play the role. Unless you are not playing your role. Okay. You said you're naturally ditzy, so not hard. Okay, boo boo kitty. Oh, Joe's back. Joe, we don't care. We know. Joe, you one of the girls now. We don't need to see you as a dude. You, when you have accomplished stuff, he's still finding himself. It could make him insecure. That's right. Um, you was dating a guy. You should pay the utilities. I said no, and walked away. 3 months later, he's back and saying, "I will pay it all. Give you another chance." Well, tell him you need 6 months up front. That way, it's a guarantee. Okay, sprinkle, sprinkle. I'm so glad I see you live. Oh, hi, Brianna. You found me a year ago. Now you're in a positive and beneficial relationship. Oh, I'm so happy for you. Thank you. Um, sure, when you act like you don't care, then someone disrespects you. When you do let it go, and when do you not care at all? If they're paying all your bills and you don't have to go to work and you don't have to pay no bills and you like that money and you depend on that money, even if you don't depend on it, it's just comfortable. You can take whatever money you're earning, keep it, save it, spend it, track with a man that he can't leave you unless he pays to leave you. Then you start to say, what you get a journal, write stuff down, cuss him out in your head, but keep collecting his money. Make him pay for forgiveness. Sorry, y'all. Make him pay for forgiveness if he makes you mad. Just stop talking to him. Stop responding to him. Cut him off. Don't sleep with him until he pays for his whatever he did to you by buying you something, giving you money, or whatever. You can pay these bills. You can do this. You can do that. Whatever it is, they need to pay with money. It doesn't make any sense to just listen to you scream at them. They're not paying for anything. Get the money. Thank you, Helen. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Okay. She said, please talk about the topic. Yeah, when you don't have anything in common with somebody, we fake it, just like we always do. We fake it, we lie, unless they're broke. Then you can let them have it. If they broke, let them have it. And then go. But if they're paying them bills, if they're helping you out, if you got comfortable with their money, then just fake it. Act like you like what they like. Then go do what you like. Always have you time so that you can actually do the stuff you like. Have people that like the same stuff as you like, and then go out and do stuff with them or your family that have things in common with you. The man doesn't always have to have everything in common with you. Y'all are going to probably be opposites. You got money, you broke, obviously. Or you might not be broke, but he has money to spend on you and you ain't got money to spend on him. So obviously y'all are not going to be similar. Okay? That's just common sense right there. So just keep acting and have other people that do share your interests that you can also, have fun with. Okay. All of you are too short and way too much for a wealthy man like myself. Joe, your pockets are short and your Crown Royal bag of change weigh a lot. You know, the one under your mattress, and you don't have a lot of money. Okay, you don't even have a bank account, sir. That Crown Royal bag does not. Man for 5 years and he's broke. And then you're broke. Y'all both broke. Then 5 years down the drain, right? Get some money. If you're in a relationship, you should be benefiting, not going backwards. Not even financially. Mm-hmm. You said after watching me, you realize a lot of women are pick me and 50-50. Yeah, that's true. How do you stop wanting love from men? Have a child. Get love from a child. That's it. That's your mother instinct. That's your nurturing instinct. That you're seeking love. Have your baby. Get you a pet. Get you an animal. Stop looking for validation, because that's exactly what men take advantage of. They can sense a woman who just wants to be loved. They can sense that 10 miles away. Oh yeah, she's one of them women that just seeks out love. If I tell her I love her, I can have whatever I want and do whatever I want. Thank you, live performances. Hi, sure, I'm 25. I still live with my mom at the moment, but not for long. She expects me to clean up behind her and her husband. What should I do? I don't have a close relationship with either of them. Well, sprinkle, live perform. Well, you're 25. You're supposed to be at the house by now. So she's making you pay by cleaning up. Unless you're paying bills, that's how she's making you pay. It's time to move out. I'm sorry, but maybe that's her way to push you out to get on your own. Some mothers are crazy and do stuff like that to make you want to leave on your own without them having to kick you out. You know what I mean? So she's telling you it's time to go. Get your stuff together, pay your own, and then we'll have to clean up after ourselves because you won't be here to do it. It's mean. Thank you for the donation, Sprinkle. It's mean, but that's what they're doing. They're trying to get you to leave. But maybe if you make her the maid, she'll leave. You know. Okay. So tough love, that's what it's called. Mm-hmm. You're right. Thank you. The shades. Mm-hmm. The cat really wants to get in. Shira, you are my virtual best friend. Thank you, Emmy. Hey. What about women who push men away? Well, they got to rework their habits. You know, if you push a man away, but you're trying to get him in, what kind of sense does that make? Have a plan and follow through with it. Write your plans down. You know, be strategic. That's the cat trying to get in. My door is closed. My cat hates closed doors. She mad and she. And then if I let her in and close the door, she'll be screaming to get out. So thank you, Galaxy. Thank you, Shira. I'm working on leaving. Good. That's what they want. And so that should be the goal. Thank you. I had my first date with a guy who got my number last week and he overslept and was late to our date. Should I go out? Did he pay and does he have potential to pay future bills? Velveeta's trying to get in. Let me text Sasha. Let this cat. Velveeta will have her way. She don't play. Thank you, Ms. Muhammad. How can you tell a man has money versus just flashing it? Ask him to buy you something. You know, most men who flash don't really have. If they're flashing too much, they ain't got it. They're always talking about it, they don't really got it. When they got it, they don't flash it because it's normal to them. It's not something, oh, look, this is all the money I have. I have all this, I have that. This is name brand, this is Versace, this is you know, this kind of car. This is how much I make. They don't do all of that. Why would they tell you? So you could just get money, ask them for money. I don't think Sasha's listening. I'll text later. What's the best straight wig hair and cheap? I don't know what the best cheap one is. You just have to look around online. Ask him to borrow his credit card. That's right. Mm-hmm. You said listen to Shira and City Girls, and you said, oh, wow. Uh-huh. Um, you said you're 23, haven't found a provider yet. How to stay motivated? Keep leveling up. Keep leveling up. That's how you just, the more you level up, the broader your chances will get to find a provider. That's just it. And hang out in places where men with money hang out. Don't hang out in places where they don't hang out. Okay. So no places where the average man hangs out. No places where broke people hang out. Go to big go to different neighborhoods with the larger homes and the nicer cars and shop over there and hang out over there. You know, that's where they shop, that's where they hang out, that's where they eat, that's where they get their cars washed. So go in neighborhoods and places like that that have money. Okay. Okay. Mitch, you can't, Mitch, you can't listen to advice from a woman who is single. Well, then don't. I'm not single. I'm married. So I don't know why you thought I was single. Do I look single? Thank you, Anonymous. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Appreciate that. How to have more confidence talking to a man of means. Act like you are date. That's all you date, baby. It should just be like talking to a normal man. You know, you just have to fake it till you make it. That's only what I date. So I shouldn't have trouble talking to nobody at all. Period. Be the prize. Exactly. Don't act like you're nervous because that means you feel like you don't deserve, or that you've never dated somebody with means, as you call them, money before. Just act like that's all you date. That's it. You know, it's acting. You put it in your mind and say, well, you know, I'm just going to treat him like everybody else, except I'll just pay him more compliments on, you know, his knowledge and his sense of humor. And this is just like the type of man I always date. I'm just going to treat you normal with an extra sprinkle of compliments, but that's it. That's all you got to do. There's no difference. Like, one got money, one don't. The one that doesn't have money will do more talking than doing. The one that has money will do more doing than talking. Okay. So it's an added bonus. Joe said he almost about to give up on all of us. Well, bye. I don't think we'll miss you. Yeah, all the wealthy men in my town are white. But they go out of town if you want some different. Or move or go out of town or Sure, should I start going for a fluent man in college as I am young and not attracted to younger men? Yeah, why not? Get your money. If they promise and never deliver, they are broke. That's true. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Marcus said he's taking me to Popeyes for our anniversary. I hope it's the Popeyes you own. Okay, otherwise, nope. How would you recover from broken trust, like someone cheating on you for over a year ago? Jassy J. If they're paying for everything, if I don't have to work, if I have the opportunity to cheat and get even, then that's probably what I would do. Okay? That way, like, you cheated, I cheated. If they're trying to buy your forgiveness, get you a new car, baby. So take them to the dealership. Let them buy it. If they're not trying to buy your forgiveness, go do what you got to do with somebody else and have a good time and don't have any regrets. Okay, I really wouldn't have even had to ask that. The moment I found out, I'd be making plans. Okay, you gonna cheat? Okay. Hey, Plan B, what you doing? Plan B, what's up? Back up, dude. Hey, what you doing this weekend? For real? Okay, so find you Plan B. Plan B, baby. This cat got thumbs. Trying to really get in the door. Use cheating against them, right? But don't let them find out. It'll just be your secret. How you secretly deal with his cheating. Oh, you want to cheat? Huh? Okay. I'm gonna show you how to cheat. I'm gonna get paid to cheat. That's how good I am. He gonna buy me some gifts, put some money in my account, and everything. Right? You said I'm at a loss for words. Oh well. Wealthy men here are already married. So that don't mean that they don't cheat on their wives and don't have money to spare. Y'all acting like that's gonna stop them. They'll be the main ones trying to get some extra. I think Velvet needs to stay out because if I let her in, then I have to keep the door open. Then it'll be more noisy, and then she'll be screaming to get out. Oh, no wonder Sasha didn't respond. I told her to come get the car, not the cat. She's like, I can't drive. Why do guys regret losing you when they see you with someone else? Is it genuine? No, because men are possessive, and when they don't possess you anymore, they get mad about it. If they wanted you, they would have kept you. It's just possession, like. Love you. How do rich men in love deal with breakups? First of all, they go and move on to the next woman because they're rich. They just find someone that reminds them of you. Most men don't really fall in love. They fall in lust. So therefore, they're just going to replace you. That's pretty much it. Okay. What to do? He's stalling. He's stalking you. Girl, act like you like it. That one thing you can do when someone is stalking you is ask them for money. If they really like you can get as much as you want out of them, especially if they're stalking you. If they're stalking you broke, then you know what to do next. You'll file a restraining order, okay? How you feel about dating up in New York? I don't know. I've never been to New York, so I don't know. I can't answer that. There's a lot of people and a lot of, choices. That's all I know. Mhm. If you look good and you can get the attention of men with money and they can take you seriously, then go for it. Marcus said he's stalking me right now. Okay. Mm. Dang, this cat won't give up. She just mad. She gets mad when people close doors. I'm gonna have to call later. Sasha's not responding. She's gonna laugh. Right. All velvet. She's gonna ignore my call. Look at her phone. Oh, here she comes right here. What about dating a man of means who works with you? Is that a bad idea? Yeah, it's a bad idea. Unless he's the boss or the owner and you can quit your job. Because what happens when things go bad? Then you have to be stuck seeing him every day, or vice versa. Do you think getting married is the ultimate goal? It depends on what your goals are. That all depends on your goal. If that's not your goal, then of course it's not the ultimate goal. If that is the ultimate goal, then that's the ultimate goal. But I don't think it's an ultimate goal. I think it's one goal. I don't think it's an ultimate goal. You know what I mean? Because if a lot of women in here were asked, if you had all the money you wanted, would you get married? Most would say no. So if marriage is a way to come up financially for women. So a lot of people use marriage to financially, benefit and then do what they were going to do once they had the money to benefit. A lot of people, oh, now I'm freed up. I don't have to work anymore. I can do what I really want to do now. I can focus on my passion. I can do things that I've always wanted to do. I can start my own business. I can do that. So if you have a lot of goals, period, marriage is just a means of, especially if you marry a provider, of freeing yourself up to accomplish the things that you can't do if you're working a 9 to 5. So, or you might not have to get married at all if doing that for you without marriage. So it just depends on what your goals are. Like if you eventually want to have children and you want them to have a dad and all that kind of stuff, they live in the same house with the same last name, then of course marriage would be ideal. But if it's not, then you don't have to. I think marriage is beautiful. I'm always looking for wedding dresses for fun. Yeah. I remember when I was looking for my wedding dress. I only wore it for a couple of hours. I never wore it again. But it was fun. Right. Why does the camera quality look like that? It's probably buffering. I don't know. But I'm young though. I'm not rushing marriage. Good, don't rush marriage. So dating people that you have things in common with, I would say if you're gonna marry someone that you can stand and you can really ignore or fake the things well that you don't have in common and you're very used to it. Don't get with someone who you just totally can't stand, and you know when you acting, you know, you just so upset really inside. Don't go with those type of men, because you'll eventually, you know, let go and be like, ah, I never liked you anyway. We don't have any. Do you know? Work with someone that you can tolerate. When I say tolerate, I mean like work with someone that doesn't get on your last nerve, or maybe your third nerve, but not your last nerve. You know, if they make you extremely upset, probably not a good idea. Please make a video about lying what really triggers you. Um, well, just don't tell people what triggers you. Tell them the opposite. That way they're doing what makes you happy. I hate it when people spend a lot of money on me. If they want to trigger you, they're gonna go buy you something expensive, girl. I hate it when people give me a bunch of compliments. It really triggers me when people just hand me cash and they just think I'm all about the money. The camera's really messed up. I'm sorry. It's probably the cat at the door, and the Wi-Fi signal is bad when the door is closed and she keeps moving back and forth, probably disturbing the signal. Or just refresh your thing. I'm gonna call her one more time. Let me get her to come down here. Or I might FaceTime her. She ain't got no choice but to answer. Your friend's boyfriend regret losing her after she was with someone, and he asked how he could get her back, and she said by getting married. Hey, is Sasha up there? Can you send her down and tell her that this cat is trying to break into my room? Well, tell her to come and get this cat, because Velvet is acting crazy. You know how she doesn't like closed doors. Yeah, let her in. Bye. Y'all gonna hear a crazy cat in a second. She said, she didn't like to be away from me. She loves me too much. The cat is trying to break in. She's like, you gonna open this door? She's like a stalking Dusty. No, she just loves me so much. She can't be away from her mother. We have a connection. Okay. You said no more locked doors, right? It's not even locked. This is closed. What's a perfect excuse for someone sending them money without meeting? Fundraiser. A fake fundraiser. A GoFundMe fundraiser. Act like you're all into charity and giving away. Oh, by the way, would you mind donating to my charity? I always ask everyone that I encounter, just to give back a little bit. You can put whatever you want in there. And that way, you can judge them about whatever they give you. Like, oh, thank you so much for the very generous donation. I'm sure all the children or cats and dogs or, the people of this country will appreciate your donation. Oh, maybe that's why you're single. Oh, maybe that is why I'm single and married at the same time. I don't know. The cats and dogs. Right. Thank you. Sprinkle Marcus. Uh-oh. Someone must be in the kitchen. Let the thing in. Come on, Velveeta. Oh, okay, that's enough food. Close the door. She's throwing food in here to get the cat to come in. Stop. That's too much. Just bring the cat here. Bring her to me. Oh. You threw her in there. Come on. She'll be here when she finished eating the food Sasha threw in here. He asked me to cook. See, I told y'all. Now the door's closed. She's gonna be screaming the whole time. Come on, Velveeta. What does it mean when a ex unblocks you and starts watching your story? It means that he's bored. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Come over here. You wanted in, now she won't out. She wants the door opened. She says she doesn't like closed doors. Kitty. Okay. Velveeta is demanding. Cats are your weakness. You said Velvet need a job. Right. Anyway. That's just Velvet acting like a man. You know, they want to come back, and then when you let them back in and tell them they can't go out, and then they start wanting. Mm-hmm. She's calmed down now. She likes the sound of my voice. Velvet need her own YouTube channel. How would you feel if your man doesn't, but you notice he's online? What do you do? I mean, what can you do? He's online. What does that leave you with? Free time, right? With all that free time, what could you be doing? Exactly. You could be finding another one. You could be online yourself. You could be out with your friends. You could be shopping with his credit card. You could be online with his credit card. You could do so many things. It's buffering. Yeah. This better? I'm sorry, kitty. Right. Or maybe also you could be smothering him to death. Sasha. So it's buffering there. I might have to change location. Y'all might have to go to my bathroom. It's better there, I guess. Less buffering. Wait a minute. That's not the cat. That's Rico outside. Sorry, Velvet. I thought that was you trying to get it. We didn't trap Velvet for nothing. She said, I am not a pygmy. I am not a dog. That is right, Velvet. I knew I was just feeling all special. Let's go in my bathroom. I was feeling all special. That's the dog outside trying to get in. And he's banging on my window. Just like a pygmy. Dogs are pygmies. All right. Let's go to the bathroom. I'm going to turn off these lights. Oh. Right. So, come on, kitty. I'll let you out. But there's all this food on the floor now. Y'all can see my dirty room. Come on. Get out. Actually, I'll just leave it open since she wants to. She might have wanted to come in from this. All right. So, I shall set you down here. As you always are. I'll be right back. Is this lighting okay? Oh. Is that better? Are we good now? Yeah. So I'm in my bathroom and I don't have my lights because they're in there. But y'all know the deal. Y'all can deal with it. Dogs are pygmies. Yeah. It's like you can talk to them crazy. You can kick them out the house. but they'll still want to be with you no matter what. It's still blurry. It's just a bad connection. Refresh your screen, maybe. Thank you. What about Rico? Rico's outside. He gets let outside to use the restroom, but he's a house dog and he thinks he's human, but he doesn't like outside. Thank you, Nicole. You changed my life. Love you, Shira. Oh, thank you, girl. Sprinkle. Oh, that's a generous donation, girl. Sprinkle, sprinkle. I'm so glad I could help you and change your life. And you did all the work. I just talked on YouTube. So good for you. Okay. It's not blurry for you? Yay. Okay. It's fine now? Yeah. That's a bad area where I am, I guess. In my room. That's why I stopped going live in there. I agree. It's hard to play the dummy role when you know too much. I know, girl. Oh, I have to play the dummy role, and I'm very. I'm smart, but I still have to play the dummy role sometimes. Sometimes I don't. Sometimes I do. People that don't know me, I can play the dummy role and I'm easy. People that know me, it's harder. It's like, darn, I can't play this role with you. I gotta play the stupid role or the I don't really understand role. Or I forgot role. I forgot. I agree. Okay, so here's another thing. I don't help people get boyfriends back. That's number one. So if you're trying to book a session with me to get your man back, I don't do that. I only get money. I only help you get the money in the bag. I don't help you get men back who threw you in a garbage can. You know, once someone breaks up with you, that means they don't want you anymore. So my channel is only for women who are about that bag, not about getting some boyfriend back, not about, being with a dusty dude who can't do anything for you. That's not what I specialize in. So, we have to move on from that. We should be past that. So, yeah. Do you sometimes wish you had married a millionaire? No, you know why? Let me tell you why. Because I'm on my way to becoming a millionaire myself. And if I had married one, I probably wouldn't be on my way to becoming one. So there's a reason for everything. There's a reason for everything. But I do appreciate everything that I have, and it just allowed me to be free in order to do what I truly enjoy and truly want. If you're really passionate about something and you really enjoy what you do, it's not working at all. And if it brings you $1 million, then it brings you $1 million. But at least you were free enough to explore and experience and experiment with something you actually, enjoy doing. And the money is just an added bonus because it's not even really necessary because everything I have is, I have everything I need, most of the stuff I want. So to me, money now at this point is not really money. It's more of just accomplishment. Getting my bills paid forever, grateful for you. Okay, boss babe, mentality, sprinkle, good for you, girl. That is great. Getting your bills paid forever. Right. My beauty channel is Shira Star. And then, I have daughters too. So by them watching me, that I had already had all of that, So I just think it's a good way to have gotten freed up. Men trigger emotional women on purpose. I know. That's why I don't be bothered by those type of men. Why do men like to give me me women bottom of the barrel, but leveled up women the world, because the pick me women will take anything. And so even if it's bottom of the barrel, they'll accept it. Leveled up women won't. If they can't give you what you won't accept. You're like, I don't want that. So if they want a chance with her, they have to do better. Is it okay I live at home while leveling up to very rich and moving my husband's house? That sounds fine to me. I mean, if that's how y'all do it there. That's a true statement, right? I want to book a session on leveling up. Well, watch my videos first. That's what I always tell women before they book any type of session. Watch my videos. If you just found me, watch about 10 of my videos. Especially maybe start from a video from last year and work your way through, because a lot of the stuff is in there already that you need to know. Then if you think you need one, then details will be given. Thank you, Boss Babe Mentality. Sprinkle, sprinkle. You've been having me dead with all the pick me statements, right? But they be true. They be true. Your videos help me tremendously. Oh, well, thank you. She really said, who is that? The dog is really one to get into. Should I tell him I would love to go out with him, but don't get paid? If you want to sound broke, sure. Okay, you don't have anything in your closet? Sure, we need a level up vegan luncheon or meet and greet. No, never. I told y'all never. I'm never doing a meet and greet. Unless y'all bump into me out and about, I'm never doing a meet and greet. I am so sorry. He said never. Never. Y'all don't need to meet me. Here I am. I'm live every time. Y'all can say hi and meet me here. Nope. Y'all know why I can't do no meet and greet. Some crazy people out here, some stalkers, some haters, some trolls. Girl, I do a meet and greet and have 10 stalkers. Okay. People are crazy. Y'all don't know. A lot of people on here are mental. I can't do a meet and greet because for my safety. All that, but y'all know some crazy people up in the comments. Stalk and greet, right? I'll meet you right here. Mm-hmm. Right, we don't want to get me shooted. The Chapstick Alley pick me show up, yeah. No. If I ever did one, it would be a very expensive one. That way I know they can't get there. Look, my meet and greet will be invitation only, and there will be tickets sold. And the tickets will be very expensive. So I know none of them haters and trolls can afford to get there. And there will be no payment plan, and it will be short notice. That way, if you ain't got it, you ain't got it. No, I would never. I'm not going to do that. But if I did, that's what I have to do, literally. You said a seminar. My seminar is on YouTube. All these videos is the seminar. I don't know why people want me to go in person and do a seminar and meet the people. I can do the same thing online for free. It won't cost you a dime. Why do men lie? Because they're men. Sprinkle, sprinkle. So they get what they want. They lie to get what they want. Yeah, it's free. Because my energy. Y'all could. Thank you. How? Now you know we just want to see you. Oh, I know. Yeah, y'all can see me through the screen. Ting. There you go. How do you make other women respect you? By ignoring them. They only respect people that are better than them. So act like that. I don't need anybody to respect me. I just need you to understand that you are beneath me. That's my respect. That's respect enough. I don't try to buy people's respect or earn people's respect unless they are beneficial to me. If they're not beneficial to me, I don't care about their respect. I respect myself enough to not care. That's how you have to be. I respect myself enough not to care about what other people think. Mm-hmm. Why are other women jealous? Because you're competition, darling. Or they feel like they have to look better around you because you make them look bad because you look good. I don't know. Like you get up, put on your makeup, look cute, and then they just roll out the bed, and then they're mad at you for that. I'm yourself to look decent, or sorry about that. But there's no reason to be jealous of me. You could have done the same thing. You know, there's no reason to be jealous of a woman because she chooses better options. The best thing you can do is learn from somebody. If you're jealous of somebody, start learning from them. Makes sense to me, right? Be their teacher, be their example. My provider says he prefers me in casual clothes like shorts and a t-shirt. Is he doing this on purpose? I want to turn heads, so I just go out on my hair and makeup instead. I wouldn't care what they preferred me in because unless they prefer me in a nice car, one of my choosing that I picked out on the lot, then I'm gonna wear what I want. Okay. Until I got the ring on my finger, I don't care what they prefer. What you got? I prefer you pay all these bills. I prefer you having that car I want too. If I'm gonna be in this t-shirt and shorts, I'm gonna be driving the car I would like. Because otherwise, I could be, attracting someone else who would give me the things that I would want or prefer. So, get you a baby t-shirt that's fitted and get you some short shorts and throw some heels on with it. Beyonce it up. You know how to do it. What shorts and t-shirt would Beyonce wear? That's what you need to put on. You said t-shirt and shorts. Okay. Is there such thing as a good man in your opinion? Yeah, it's a good man with some good money and a good bank account, and he's good at paying bills. Next. Let's just face it, at one point, a man, no matter if you think he's good or not, is going to mess up or disappoint you in some way. So there's no use of calling someone a good man because they could be good today, bad tomorrow. There's no such thing as a good person, period. There's just choices in life. You make one good choice today and one bad choice tomorrow, now you're a bad man. To the next woman, you could be a good man. So I don't know what to tell you about that. To one woman, he's a good man. To the next woman, he's a bad man. So whichever day you catch him on, it just depends. I don't know. Okay. Marcus said for the record, his shoe size is 14. Okay. Well, what does your bank account read? What does your savings? What does your net worth read? I don't care about the shoe. Okay. Either play the game or sit on the bench and watch. True. All men are good, but is he good enough for you? Right. Shira, do you shave your skin, hand, and legs? Find it frustrating. I don't shave my hand and legs. I mean, I do shave my legs. I don't shave my hands and arms. I don't grow hair on my hands and arms. Well, barely. So, no, I don't. Just my legs. And, my armpits. But I don't grow a lot of hair. I barely have to do any of those type of shavings because I don't grow hair like that. I barely grow hair, y'all. On my body. It's like, what is the good loungewear to wear while grocery shopping? I don't wear loungewear while grocery shopping, though. I wear regular clothes. I don't wear loungewear outside the house. That is a no-no. So we don't do that. You don't. What if you bump into somebody at the grocery store? What if you bump into your ex? What if you bump into a millionaire who wants to get your phone number, but you're in loungewear? So we don't do loungewear in public. It's not leveled up enough. You didn't mean sweats. I don't know, like, what other kind of loungewear you mean. What else would you be wearing? Yoga clothes? I don't know. See, I don't know, like the grocery store by my house, people don't wear loungewear outside, it's like either you're in regular clothes or you're staying at home. Right. So try to just wear regular clothes to the grocery store. That's just my best advice for that. You said bonnets are not hats. I know. Sheila taught you how to be dumb and save my money. And they don't expect. In Atlanta, these girls wear bonnets to the mall. Well, I don't know. Yes. I had a whole bonnet movement like a year and a half ago. We did I don't know. I don't know about those things. I don't like bonnets. Let's just say that. They are not hats. A person I'm talking online always talks about his business meetings and business deals. I told him I don't know anything about business. He doesn't like his wife how to get this money. Ask for some money. Tell him about a problem and see if he can solve it. No problem. I need some money. Shira, I'm thinking of putting myself out to do YouTube videos. Any advice? Yeah. You can't be sensitive. You're going to get on YouTube. So get all that out the way. But get some good lighting. Why did Rose choose Jack and not her wealthy boyfriend? Thank you, CC Sprinkle, because she had that necklace already in her pocket. I'm just kidding. Because he was rude and arrogant. And Jack was exciting, and Rose was very young and stupid. And it's a good thing she chose Jack, because Jack saved her life because he didn't have anything else to offer her. Cal would have taken that door and Rose would have froze, darling, because she felt that he would probably sacrifice himself for her because he offer. Broke man will always offer something besides money. Oh, you want me to fix that for you? Oh, you want me to take that trash out for you? Oh, you want me to give you some advice? You want me to look that up for you? You know, they have everything to give but money. Okay. And see, Cal could have just got another one. Oh, well, bye, Rose. See you never. Next. Okay. You like the Titanic, right? Right. I'd rather give the money than to break my back, right? But Cal is still stalking Rose, right? That's because he could not take defeat. He's used to winning. It wasn't about Rose, it was about winning. Sure, I don't know that online person well. Is it good to put rescue scenarios so quick? If he's sitting there talking to you about all his business so quick, you can just mention some stuff and see if he offers. You don't have to tell him, "Oh, I need your help." You can just say, "Oh, that's I'm behind on my bills. It's hard to catch up. Coronavirus and all." Pause. If he doesn't offer to help you, then you never asked. Y'all need to set them up with saying things so that they offer. If they don't offer, they don't want to help you. It's common sense to offer when someone is lacking something. If they don't offer, it's just an awkward moment. That means I'm going to help you. If you get to that point, then you might as well just slowly drift away because they're not going to help you anyway. Okay. If they're not trying to impress you to the point where they have to jump at the opportunity to impress you by offering your help, then they're not the one. Mm-hmm. If they don't offer after you set it up, you're done. Good for you, because that's how it should be. Mm-hmm. Men are natural providers. Women are natural caretakers. So if he's not willing to provide, leave him. He's not a real man. True. Hi, Shira. I'm a gay trans woman. I accidentally farted around my sugar daddy. He hasn't called back since. Help. What should I do? Get another one. Sprinkle. He obviously was not feeling that he didn't see that was ladylike, so he said, "I'm out." Next time, don't eat beans, don't eat broccoli, whatever you ate, don't eat that when you go on dates. Okay. Y'all are laughing. He's a troll. Okay. It's still advice. I don't know. How to change the subject from sex, money, turn it into money. About how much you need to buy the car that you truly want. Talk about how much you need to buy something. Just start talking about money. That will change the topic very quick. If they talk about love, if they talk about sex, talk about money. Then that will be done. Can you advise them about setting a direct deposit program? Yeah, just tell them, like, if you're with someone and they're giving you money all the time, just say, I don't like, discussing money. It kind of ruins the dynamic of our relationship. Let's just, maybe we could do a direct deposit so we don't have to discuss money all the time. It takes away from, the relationship. So here, let's set up the direct deposit on a monthly basis from your account to my account. That way we don't have to talk about this ever again. That's what I do. How to date during the Rona. Either wait till it's over or be brave and get out there like other people are doing. It's just whatever you feel is right. Thank you. You seem like the unemotional type when it comes to relationships. Where you ever emotional or are always able to detach and stay level-headed? When I was a teenager, you know how all teenagers are, oh, I'm in love, puppy love. But like as I got older, I got wiser, and I really men, they don't care. They really don't care. So I'm one of those people, if you don't care, I don't care. That's just who I am. Like, if you don't care, I don't care. Until you care, I won't care at all, ever. Because I feel that if you're giving more than you're receiving, then you'll always be lacking. And I'm not one to lack. And that's how you have to think. It's not about emotions. It's not about caring and loving. It's about, if you're always giving the most and receiving the least, you will then become one of lack of self-esteem, lack of personal value, lack of respect, lack of self-love, lack of money, and you'll be losing time. So if they don't care about you as much or more than you care about them, then there should be no emotions toward them that are not heavily towards you already. You know what I'm saying? So don't ever come in over giving anything to a man. If you come in over giving, especially in emotion, you will always lose. I'm a Pisces. That is my sign. Okay. Joe says this is the plus size crew. Well, they're still out of your league, Joe. Obviously, you can't afford anybody because you're here with the ladies tonight. You might need the obese crew. Joe Suave, you might need to. Okay, bye. Right, a man can't do nothing with those emotions. Exactly. You only bring out emotions if they're acted out for a specific purpose to get your way. Other than that, don't let them really get to you. Keep a tally in your mind. Has he expressed his amount of emotion towards me? Has he proven to me that I am worth more to him and very valuable to him? What has he done to prove it? Otherwise, I can't care for you. If you don't care for me on a certain level, I'm just not going to do it. Sure, the other channel is way over my head. I know. Some people don't like that channel. Just stay over here. That channel has evolved, so it's going to be over here. It's different. What do you think about dating apps? I think men go on there to find women who are probably going to be used as sexual objects. Yes, there are those dating apps like Millionaire Matchmaker too, but at least they're willing to, have some money with it. Wine and dine you, do stuff that you've never done before. What do if you ask? Already, girl. If y'all keep asking me about farts, I'm just gonna be like, watch my videos. Get another one. Get the gas out before you go out. Okay, please. Right. Y'all, here's the thing with my other channel. Y'all don't need my other channel. And if y'all found it naturally, wonderful. It's over a lot of people's heads. Come on now. Just stick with the SheRaSeven, because then over there, y'all gonna sound like the pygmies of the spiritual channel. Just stay over here for now. Okay. Found a provider on secret benefits. Good for you, boss baby. Let me tell you, get your. So what was the name of it again? Y'all get your pens out. Secret benefits. There you go. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Yeah, stick with the SheRaSeven, y'all. Come on. I'm multi-talented. I be doing more than one. I got 4 channels actually. How to find self-love. Stop putting other people before yourself. That's how. Everything you do must be for you. That's it. Every decision you make must be benefiting to you. That's how you find self-love, by putting yourself first and only doing what benefits you. Okay. Thank you. Right. Women talk too much about religion and spirituality to men and politics. That's one thing you shouldn't discuss until after you marry and it's too late. Disagree with whatever he agrees to. It's like, oh yeah, or tell him you're not political at all. I'll just learn from you. I don't know anything about politics. I don't even vote, like, so. Oh, I don't know. You tell me what to do. And when you go up to the ballot, just put your own name on there and keep it moving. And somebody tells me, well, let's go voting. That'll be part of our date. Okay, I'm gonna vote for myself. Who'd you vote for? Who you told me to vote for? I voted for myself. You feel like giving up on dating is so hard when you're a single mom? Well, maybe you can wait until your kids get older. Sometimes when the kids are too young, it is an issue unless you can afford like a babysitter or someone to watch your children. You might have to wait it out. You know, sometimes people do that. Mm-hmm. I've discussed politics and religion and they ran. Yep, that's what they're gonna do. Sure, I feel like, okay, I can't even discuss that with James. He'll run too. He's like, we think the opposite on all that type of stuff. So don't try to discuss politics with me. I don't even believe in it. So it's not going to work. Thank you. So I'm like, just don't talk about something else. And it's funny because sometimes they'll still try to talk to you about it. And you're like, I'm not ever going to. So let's talk about something else. You know, that's after you've been married a while. It's like, okay, whatever. If a man of means messes up and doesn't fix the situation out of the guilt, should I move on? A man of means has several options. He doesn't need to fix anything. Unless you are just so rare and he cannot ever replace you, or doesn't feel like he can ever replace you, then he's not going to lower his, ego to get you back when he can go get another one, start over fresh. Men don't really care like that. Women do. You know. You said James is a wonderful man to tolerate this nonsense. Yeah, he sure is. Ha. What age do you think women should get married? As soon as they tired of working. Sprinkle, sprinkle. No, I'm just kidding. It doesn't matter what age, as long as that's what you want and that's what he wants. If you're trying to have kids, you know, before a certain age that you can't have kids anymore, of course. But right. You made me realize that men aren't supposed to be like your BFF. That's so true. That's why you have friends, so you don't have to expect your man to be your girlfriend, your gossiping friend, your spilling out friend. They're just supposed to be there to pay your bills, to be the masculine protector. They're not supposed to be everything to you. And I think that's what a lot of women don't realize. I talk that stuff to put him to sleep so I can be here. Good for you. Yeah, that's what happens. Like, I'll start talking some deep stuff and James will be snoring in 2 seconds. It's like music to their ears or a lullaby. Stuff they don't understand puts them to sleep. When you want somebody to go to me, when you want your man to sleep, just start talking. You know how I tell y'all not to talk? Well, do the opposite when you want to put them to sleep so you can go do what you got to do. Love each and every one of you. Joe don't know what he wants. Joe bipolar. He probably get a check. I don't know. Sure, what do you think about 58-year-old men and 30-year-old female? The old man is handsome though. Y'all aren't that many years apart. Look. Right. Girl, you 30. You might as well be 50 with them. That's how they think about women. Especially if you know your real age. 30 is his age. Okay. His age range is 30. That's mean. It's sad, but it's just true. If you over 30, you can date anybody. You can date anybody old. It doesn't even matter their age difference. You over 30, you know, you can date somebody 70 and it'll make sense to them. 30 is the new elderly, as far as men are concerned anyway. So, yeah. That's why unless you lied about your age, you lied, you might get a little extra special treatment. Oh, I'm 27. I'm going to be 28 soon. Oh, then he gets all excited because he can pull a 20-something. Oh, I got a 20-something. You know, but if you in the 30s, he don't be getting it as excited. He's still excited, but he's not as excited, you know. Mm-hmm. So yeah. What should one put on their online profile as far as what you are looking for? Nothing. Don't put nothing. Just say, surprise me. Surprise me. I don't know what I'm looking for. Until I recognize it. That means there's nothing for them to fake and lie about. My husband is 11 years my senior. I'm 26 and he brags about me. I bet he do, girl. You tired of men liking bald lady parts because waxing hurts. What bills should the man pay? All of them. You are ruthless. Oh, y'all are ruthless. Yep. You don't like this ageism. I can't help what men think like, you know. We don't have to like it, but we have to realize that's what they think. They need to pay all of the bills. What is it when men like you lady person? I don't know. It doesn't matter. It is what it is. Y'all keep asking the questions that don't matter. It don't matter. That's what they like. That's what they've been liking. So either you get with it or you don't get with it. Period. We're not discussing why men are like this, why men like that. Why do you like money? Why do you want somebody that can pay all your bills? I don't know. It just is what it is. I know, but we're not one of those feminist channels that stroke each other, women's egos and in denial and then wonder why you can't get no man. We face the truth. We understand what men think like, and we use that to our advantage. We don't discuss why men are like this and why men are like that. This shouldn't be this way. We already know all of that. But it is that way, and how could you benefit from it? That's what we were discussing here. We don't harp on what we can't change. We harp on how we can benefit from anything over here. Okay, so we're not going to do that. Whatever they like, benefit from it. Okay, then you will always win. Period. Yeah, we're not ageist. We're just saying what men think. Men are ageist. So since we know that, then we can lie about our age and still get the money. Okay. Right. There's no point in discussing what's fair and what's not. We know the world ain't fair, never have been, never will be. How can you benefit from it? That's what we discuss over here. Right. Face the truth and get that money. You're not feminist. You're just saying it's sad for women. Yeah. It's not sad. It's just, it is what it is. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Thank you. That's why I love you, Shira. You don't tell women what they want to hear. You tell them what they need to hear. That's right, the Phoenix. You got to tell them what they need to hear. Because you have some women who come on channels just to hear what they already feel anyway. And that's not going to help you grow. It's not going to help you get the bag. It's not going to help you accomplish what you're trying to accomplish. It's just going to make you feel good at the state that you're already in, which is the opposite of leveling up. So I don't pacify people here just because they think I should. I would never do that because that's not fair to you. You come to the channel to improve yourself, but if somebody tells you, oh, you're already perfect as you are, men should do this and you should just stay as you are, then what's the point? If you're not going to change, then why expect any different treatment? You know, if you're not going to improve yourself, why expect someone else to treat you different than they're already treating you? So we got to grow and understand and how to benefit from all the things that we learn. And you don't have anything in common with somebody, make something in common, shoot. That you like that money, that y'all have that in common. Y'all both like money. You like his money. You like his money. Okay. That's what you have in common. You like his money and he like his money. So figure it out. All right. So many women will try, a lot of the women will try to make you tell them what they want to hear by asking the type of questions. That's why I always just tell them the opposite. Like they'll come in, a lot of women will come in here asking, well, how do you feel about this? And how do you feel about that? It don't matter how I feel. How do men feel? Ask them. Unless you're trying to get me, y'all don't need to be asking me how I feel about it. How do men in general feel about it? Well, how do you feel about this? Ask a man, baby. Excuse me, sir, how do you feel about this? Let me take two pictures. Which one would you ask out first? We're not asking women out. We don't want women to approach us unless that's how y'all roll. We need to know what men respond to. And that's why, if men are responding to something and you're trying to get a man and you're trying to benefit and get their money, then you might want to use the correct bait. It's just like when you go fishing. You don't use the wrong bait to go fishing with. You don't use something that's not going to attract it. You're just going out there in vain. you know. So that's why a lot of women are upset or my channel, because I don't tell people what they want to hear. I tell them what they need to hear. And that's just, it's only helpful. It's not meant to hurt anybody. It's just, you know, we don't have time for that. Okay. Yeah, we don't have time for that. Women will waste years trying to make what they already are into what men want. If they wanted you, then you would have one. Okay? If they wanted you as you are, you would have had one. If a provider man wanted you as you were, you would have had one. Period. And that, and wake up and start, you know, realizing we got to change too. Mm-hmm. Raw info. Right. You're 20. What age group should you start dating? It doesn't matter what I think. You need to have your fun until you're tired, and you want somebody to pay them bills, and you ready to just relax. You know, I can't tell a woman what age to date. I don't know your past. All I know is date until you're ready to get paid. Date until you're tired of dating and you're ready to just let somebody take care of you. Then you go for the man with the money. You know, that's usually an older man. Have your fun then, when you're ready. And I'm just being honest. There's no reason for me to sit up here and tell y'all something different. Mm-hmm. Change in what way, though? I've had providers, but punished them anyway. I've learned the error of my ways, but can't seem to look up on one. Why are you punishing them? Or you push them away? Okay, well, stop pushing them away. That's easy to stop pushing them away. What to say when people ask how I get money if they know I don't have a job? Tell me I have an online shop. I have an online shop. I have an online store. I make a little bit of here and there. My mom left me some money. You know, my mom pays my bills. My dad pays my bills. Something. My brother helps me out every now and then. Make up stuff. They don't have to be the truth. Okay, reset your screen if it's buffering. Do I still enjoy making these videos, or are you jaded? I'm not jaded. I think most people just, a lot of people are new and they're still into the emotional aspect of dating. And I think once they get past that, they need the tough love, just like a lot of you guys needed the tough love when y'all first started watching my channel. They still need that. So no one's gonna tell you like it is. No one's gonna tell you like it is. What if he's nosy and wants to know your social media? Have a fake one. Have an alias one where there's cats and pictures of dogs and cat videos and charities that you donated to, and pictures of you with, you know, Christmas, and that's it. Have you a fake one. And don't friend yourself on your other real account. Should the guy be emotionally attached? Of course. That means he likes you more. If he's not, as long as he's paying them bills, it don't matter. Most men aren't super emotional anyway. That was a solid question. How to retain these type of relationships through the years. Have a hobby, have a life, have something that you're doing for yourself. You don't always have to be around people 24/7. So stay busy, basically. Have your own life, have your own hobbies and goals. And you won't really have to really worry about it. Or start trying to do some stuff together, like create stuff that you will have in common. Start watching a show together that you both like. You know, you can make stuff that y'all will have in common, especially if you're married, or a certain food or music or show that you watch. You can create stuff that you have in common. Thank you. Shira, do you make those in size? What in size? 14. You're not 50. You have to fake emotions with men. Yep. All right, y'all. So yeah, y'all could create things that you have in common. A new favorite song that you're gonna have together. You know, a new type of food or dish or restaurant that you like together. So it's a fun thing to meet people or be with people that you don't have anything in common with, because you can create stuff that you have in common and build it from there. But when the stuff comes up that you don't have in common, then the stuff that you have created that you do have in common will outweigh the stuff that you don't have in common. So start creating things that you have in common. Instead of focusing on what already is not, create something that is. Okay. So I'm going to end it there, because I think I started with the topic and I should end with the topic. Plus, y'all say it's buffering, so y'all learn how to control your emotions. Learn how to fake it. Don't mess up something that's beneficial to you if there's nothing to replace it with, and then you're going to regret it. Keep the main goal in mind. Don't let emotions win. Otherwise, you're not controlling yourselves. Okay. So I will see you later. Bye.